But this is basically what morality is. It's a decision based on right and wrong, like a 1 and a 0. I happened to be in this beautiful park in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and took witness to about 9 to 10 high school kids start a brawl in our gazebo, which is a rarity. It has not happened since I've been involved at the park for a few years. And I made a very interesting observation, and most of us realize this, but this goes back to those values that I started this video with. And the values come from a spiritual place, because spiritual people value something bigger than themselves more than themselves. And here's an example. This fight was an uneven and unfair one. There was about 6 on 3. One person jumped in to help the people that were losing, that were outnumbered, and that person got pummeled very badly. Everyone's going to be okay, but in that spectacle, what's noteworthy in 2026 versus, say, 1956 or 1976 or 96, maybe even 2006, is when we had a fight, we called the other person out. The rest of our friends gathered around that group as if it were a duel. There was going to be one winner and one loser. The fight commenced, only those people fought, and then it was over. Now, I'm not saying this to condone fighting, but what I am saying is the honor element is a value that is depleted to virtually non-existence at this point. Without honor, that means that you are satisfied to cheat to win, to have 5, 6 people join you to beat one person. There is no victory for people who value honor and integrity of themselves. And then at very high levels of philosophy, there's no honor in even beating one other person, because there's always someone that could beat you in the fight. No matter who you are, even if you are the best fighter in the world, you're going to age out, and then you're not going to be the best anymore. So it's really what good philosophy can do to bring you more peace, and look at fighting as just one of the worst decisions you can make, and one of the worst values that you can have is if you think it's some great thing if you beat up one other person, or even worse, if you beat up a person using 5 of your friends. Let's get back to some honor, and let's get back to some higher